Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning for another video, thank you so much. I really and truly appreciate your support. And if you are new, welcome to the community. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips and some advice that I want you to consider if you are someone that is considering doing a second big chop, cutting your hair short, or going for more of a tapered cut like I have here. So for those of y'all that don't know, I just recently cut my hair for the second time in 7 years. And the reason for that is because I had a baby, just a lot of huge transitions going on, and it was just time. I knew it was time. So I cut my hair in a similar cut like this. However, I did have more hair on the sides. I recently went in to get a touch-up, freshen up, whatever you want to call it. And I decided that I wanted to go lower because I still had to do some maintenance with my hair, and the point of me cutting it was so that I wouldn't have to. But the inspiration behind this video is for me to share with y'all some things that you really should consider before you decide to go ahead and do that second big chop. All right, so let's get started. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. On my channel, I do natural hair videos. I am journeying through motherhood. For those of y'all that don't know, I am a first-time mom, and I'm showing the good, the bad, and the ugly in this journey with my son, Charles Uriah. And I love to motivate and inspire. So if that's your forte or something that you would enjoy, please consider subscribing. All right, let's get into it. All right, so my first advice is that everyone's cut is going to look absolutely different. So when I initially wanted to go ahead and cut my hair, I had so many different inspirations of what I envisioned my hair to look like. Please keep in mind that with your face structure, even like your neck, I have a pretty long neck, so it gives off a very different look. Whatever picture or inspiration you do have, it probably isn't going to look exactly like that. So keep that in mind as you decide, like, this is the look I want. It's probably more than likely not going to look like that. But you could, make it your style once you get it cut. So my second piece of advice is to know your hair. So before you cut your hair, you were using certain products, and when you cut your hair, you're probably going to be tempted to use different products. Don't do it. Don't run out and just buy a whole bunch of products, because your hair probably still can use what you're using. You just have to know how to use it now that your hair is shorter, right? So when I had longer hair, I used certain products, but I used a ton. And when I cut my hair the second time, I was using those same products. However, I was still using the same amount, even on the shorter sides, as I was using on the top. And that's just a big no-no. What started happening was my hair started to flake up a lot in certain areas where I was just like going crazy trying to put product in it. Don't do that. Take your time, and that goes into my third step, which is to be patient. You have to be patient when you big chop your hair. Your hair is not going to respond the same way it did when your hair was bigger. So you really have to take the time to figure out if the products that you once used when your hair was longer still work with what you have now. And if they don't, then slowly buy more products. Don't just go out and just be like, oh, my hair is short, now I need new products. So don't go out and spend a ton of money on products, because you probably don't need it. So I think this last tip is the biggest advice that I can give anybody who is considering cutting their hair, and that is short hair is still maintenance, okay? So if anybody tells you or you're thinking that you want to cut your hair because you think it's going to be easy peasy, we out, it's not like that. And I'm going to tell you why. when you have shorter hair, yes, the time that you're taking to style your hair is cut down, but the styles that you want to go for, you want to make sure that you are taking your time to get what it is that you're what you're trying to achieve, right? So for me, because I have a tapered cut, like the sides are pretty easy. I put gel down and I could kind of like brush it up, but like the top, like I literally have to do layer by layer and actually go in and coat properly. And because I do a lot of wash and goes right now, I want to make sure that my curls are extremely defined. So I really try to take my time, especially at the top. Also, I do spend time blow drying my hair. Like for my cut, because the back stands up, I have to blow dry it so that it is, by the time it's dried, it is actually staying up, if that makes sense. So just because your hair is short, yes, it's a shorter time in the shower. It may feel like it's a shorter time styling compared to longer hair. You want to take your time to achieve the style that you're going for. I find that I'm taking a lot of time to actually get to know my hair and how to style it. I will say though, going in the shower, taking a shower, like washing it, I'd say it takes about 10 minutes and I'm done. It does not take a long time. I shampoo 3 times, I condition and comb out the top, and then we're out. When I get out, all I'm doing is applying the leave-in conditioner, and then I use gel right now. I'm in this gel phase, and I simply go in. I do have to separate and make sure the bottom is laying down, and because I do a lot of wash and goes, I'm literally taking my time to go in to define all of my curls. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is what my curls look like. So it takes time, especially because you want it to look a certain way. Your hair is short, so you want to step out and, you know, still give off a look. You still want to be cute. And so that takes time. But once I get it down pat on that first day, after that, I literally can just put on my bonnet, and then the next day, I'll take it off, puff out the top, and I'm good to go. Do my face, a little makeup quickie, and then we're out. I have to freshen up so far about every 3 to 4 days, which I could never do that with my longer hair. I'd find myself after about the 3rd day having to put my hair up in a puff. So it's absolutely amazing, but short hair still requires work. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I have to go ahead and like taper the sides or anything, but I do go in every month. So this is my 2nd time going in for a touch-up, and it was really quick and easy, but I could see that adding up very quickly if you're doing it on a monthly basis. I do want to get to a point where Charles can go ahead and just line me up real quick because it's not that serious, and I can go in and just get it cut to make sure that the top is even or as low as I want it. I do want to get to a point where I can trim it because I can see myself going down even shorter, like on top, but that's for another day, another time. But yeah, maintenance, it is a lot of maintenance, not as much as longer hair, but I love it over here. It's amazing. Like if it's something that you really want to do, go for it, but take your time to figure out what style you'll go. I can't talk. Take your time to figure out what style it is that you're going for. Know that whatever inspiration that you have, it's probably not gonna look exactly like that, but at the end of the day, make it yours, baby. Like it's all yours. Rock it how you want, tomboy, chic, however. It's beautiful over here. Like it's beautiful over here. I really love it. But yeah, if you know anyone that is considering big chopping or they may want to get a taper cut, definitely link them, let them know that I am here. Again, my Instagram name is naturally Nadine. I'm more than happy to talk to anyone who is considering big chopping. I can walk you through the process. But yes, y'all, go ahead and leave any comments below that you have related to a tapered cut, a big chop. I am your girl and I am ready to talk, and I can't wait for y'all to see this process. I am so excited. Comment, like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And until my next video, peace.